friends. It's Rob and Lou back again with another episode. Lou, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Shit, what we got on the agenda for today, man?
Yeah, man, we gotta talk about this QB battle, man. We gotta get into that, man.
It's a couple of them going on right now.
Oh yeah. I wanna start with, man. I gotta start with Cam, man. I gotta start with that one, man. I don't get it, bro. I just don't get how. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Matt Jones probably having good practices, but he's still not experienced as an NFL player. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still a lot he got to learn. It's still a lot he got to get better at. Yeah, he doing good. But, like, yesterday, he did perfect. Everybody was talking about how he took Cam's job. But the day he came, once the Giants changed up their defense, he looked terrible. He had looked terrible. Well, he looked terrible today. I got the stats right here. And I'm tired of the media. Like, clearly the media don't like Cam, right? Because the media will say, oh, Cam was just Cam. Like, what? They said this was just Cam. Cam went 12 of 16, 152 yards, 2 TDs. But they say Cam just Cam.
And then he only played probably what, a half?
He only played 8 games. I mean, he only did 8 plays today on 11 on 11. 8 plays. He did this in 8 plays, 12 of 16, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Matt Jones, I played majority of the snaps today at practice. After Cam did that 8 plays, they cut it. Jones did the rest. He went 26 of 38, 233 yards, 0 touchdown. I think he threw an interception. He threw an interception on his second play today.
So, I mean, I do think that depending on who you ask, the media doesn't like Cam Newton. But it's Bill Belichick. When the season starts, Cam Newton is going to be the starter. But it's his job to lose, I feel like, too.
Yeah, it's his job to lose. I feel like y'all they blowing this thing out of proportion just to help the kids start. Like they wasn't lying when they say the media control the narrative, bro. Because at the end of the day,
no, they do. They definitely do.
I don't hear them saying this about Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance. Like, some people say, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo should be the starter week 1 because da. Well, Trey Lance showing he was better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
He looks better.
So it just don't make sense to me. I'm pretty sure Cam Newton is better than Jimmy Garoppolo right now. I would rather have
I'd take Cam over Jimmy Garoppolo right now.
So I don't get what I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Why they, like, of course after this year we're gonna move forward with Matt Jones. Let him get the year. This situation reminds me of Alex Smith and Mahomes. Let Alex Smith play for the year and then let him exit. After that year, let him find another team. But we know we got him. He gonna sit, learn the system, get better every day. That's all he can do. Now unless Cam get hurt. Cam give us the better chance of winning because
right now,
what he can do as far as running. He can help with running the ball. So we need that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
New England definitely about to run the fuck out the ball this year. I think so.
And we put all those players around him to fit Cam. We didn't spend all that money on offense just to put it around Matt Jones. No, we spent that money that whatever fit Cam personnel from Carolina. We gave him quick, fast wide receivers. We gave him tight ends because he was successful with tight ends. We didn't spend all this money to put these people around Matt Jones. If that was the case, we wouldn't even got no offensive talent. If we want to build around Matt Jones, we would have just got a big name receiver that can help him out. If that's the case.
Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo, who you think will start week 1? I'm going with Trey Lance.
Man, well, I want to say Trey Lance. Now, my heart want me to tell me Trey Lance, but at the end of the day, I've been hearing reports Trey Lance was going to play in certain situations. So they're doing some 2-quarterback system where they both play, but Trey Lance is coming in on certain 3rd downs or 4th down situations, which I don't get because at the end of the day, if you can't keep your starting quarterback out there for the third and 4th down, he don't even start. He don't even need to start.
I don't think that's going to last. I think eventually Trey Lance will be the starter, like the full-time starter, at some point in time in the season.
I think Trey Lance
Because I think Jimmy Garoppolo done, bro.
Jimmy Garoppolo stink up the preseason last week. Did you see that?
I didn't watch it, but I heard
he stinked it up, and Trey Lance stinked it up in the beginning. But once he got going,
I did see him make some good throws though.
No. Now what I'm about to get to. Once he got going, he took off. Like he at the beginning he looked bad. Like, but once he got going, he threw a touch. No, I think he did 2 touchdowns. I can't remember. I think he threw 2.
What's going on in Chicago? Is it?
Oh, they name it. They name it already.
So is Justin Fields?
Well, they said it was Justin Fields, but I don't know. I keep hearing something about
Andy Dalton. I did see him get smacked, though. I did see that.
Yeah, he did get smacked. But I've been hearing something about Andy Dalton today, but I think they did name Justin Fields as a starter.
Okay. I like what Denver did. Teddy B got a starting job in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, it was only right. Like, I mean, I think he better than what,
some people think Drew Lock better than Teddy B though.
I mean, he had his chance last year. He ain't do nothing.
Yeah. So this is my take on Drew Lock. He got talent. So it's kind of relatable to the next quarterback controversy. Well, not controversy. The next quarterback I'm about to talk about. He kind of remind me of Jameis. Kind of. He's not as talented as Jameis. They don't got the same arm talent, but the talent is there. I think it's the decision making. It's because thing with Jameis, like, and I've always said this about Jameis. Yo, the dude arm is crazy, but his arm so strong. He think he can. Well, they obviously couldn't see neither. I think that plays a big.
I don't think he's a good coach either, man.
It's just so I think Jameis gonna be good with Sean Payton though.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad they got that out of the way.
Yeah, and then he can see now too. So
he can see.
I mean, he couldn't fucking see. Like, I think, like, as a quarterback, you need to be able to see, my boy.
Yeah, well, damn, shit, he shouldn't have been out there. He can't see.
but that's what I'm saying, bro. The dude was so I guess he believed in his talent so much because Jameis Winston got a crazy arm, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Like, dude got a cannon attached to his wrist. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just clean up decision making. He can see now. I think Jameis Winston to be good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Even though me and you kind of wasn't really high on this dude, Zach Wilson actually kind of good. No cap.
Nah, he's still trashing me, man.
I mean, yeah, granted, it wasn't against the highest. Like, he wasn't playing against like the full-time starters. When he played against the full-time starters, I see. But from what I've seen, he ain't bad. I mean, I still would have took Justin Fields over him. But I mean, I guess
can't make that call. I can't make that call yet.
I still think Justin Fields is better. If I was the Jets, I would have took Justin Fields at number 2.
Yeah, Justin Fields definitely better. I just can't make that call because I'm predicting him to be trash, like a bust. That's what I'm predicting. Mm-hmm. He may be successful in the beginning because he playing Carolina the first game. You know.
You don't think Carolina gonna be good? Carolina actually ain't look good in the preseason either.
I want Darnold to light their ass up the first game.
I don't know.
You know their defensive schemes. I don't know what was.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, no, their defense. Well, no. I was about to say their defense scheme might be different, but it's probably not.
Nah, it's the same coordinator they got.
Yeah, and then is there any more other quarterback battles going on right now? We got the Broncos out the way, Saints, San Fran, Chicago. I think that's about really it as far as. Well, one thing I did see though, which is, and then because you remember when we did the draft like a while back, we did like our own draft, and we both thought the Bengals was going to take the tackle. That the Bengals was going to take what was it, Penny Sewell at 5? Yeah, they took Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is struggling catching the ball right now though.
Yeah, I seen that.
I would, and so the reason I would have took Sewell number at that 5 spot because with the receivers they already got, I felt like the receivers they already had was good enough. If you can keep Joe Burrow up, he played well with those receivers last year. T. Higgins played well. You still got what's the other receiver name? Tyler something.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Light skinned cat. But he can ball though. He can ball. I had him on my fantasy. He can ball though.
Yeah.
He a reliable target. He has
tight end, right? Yeah, they tight
Hmm?
end all right. They tight end all right too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, they had decent tight end. Joe Mixon coming back and catch the ball out of backfield. I would have took the tackle because that was the issue because Joe Burrow got hurt because you couldn't keep him up last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he took some big hits last year too because he had to fucking run out the fucking pocket. Like they hit Chase Young put on him. Like,
But
you know what I'm saying?
I see what it is though now. I starting to see a lot of teams. Well, the trend is to me what I noticed, like I've been like, damn, almost every team got two good receivers. Like it ain't really no teams with
Just one
bounces.
receiver.
Like
Yeah.
you know, most teams got one receiver, and then they got a, you know,
Everybody,
good.
we've been saying, copycat league. Everybody trying to do the same thing. Like,
Yeah, everybody got two, like Godwin. Godwin and Mike Evans was, the first to me. I think they was
that's
the
the number
first.
one receiver duo to you.
I mean, like they was the first, like to break the scene, like to me, like to start this trend. As far as with Jameis Winston throwing 5,000 yards to them, like it could be somebody else. I could be wrong, but I don't think no
I
other
mean,
team.
you got some teams that always had two good receivers. So you got to think like, all right, so like when Juju first got to Pittsburgh.
But I mean, like on their level, because they both caught over 1,000 yards. That's why I mean, like as far as yardage.
Shit, I remember. I mean, well, this was a while ago. Peyton Manning had three receivers over 1,000 yards at one point in time, because he had Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Brandon Stokely. All three of them went over 1,000 yards one season.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's that uncommon, especially now because it's a crazy dominant passing league. Like I saw something today, and it was like players that would have really thrived in the NFL today. Like if Reggie Bush would have got drafted, like this last year, Reggie Bush would go crazy in the NFL right now because he's a prototypical back for the way the league is played now.
Yeah,
Like
he was ahead of his time. That's all.
Reggie Bush would have been calling Christian McCaffrey right now. Like he'd have been a thousand guy, easy.
But I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised Sean Payton didn't figure out how to use him. Cause I mean, he always been a passer guy. So,
they did figure out how to use. I think they used Reggie Bush well in New Orleans, but I think also like him having when he had Reggie Bush. Okay, he had Reggie Bush, and then all right, then he had Darren Sproles. I think Reggie Bush is what taught him how to use Darren Sproles, and then even followed it up even more when he got Kamara. I feel like.
Yeah.
So like, you ask me, Kamara is the most complete back in the league to me, in my opinion. That's just me. As far as you talk about athletic ability and being able to do everything. Now is he the most dominant? No, I think that still goes to King Henry.
He could be neck and neck with Cook. Cook can be brought up in that. Maybe not run as good route as Camaro, but he catch a lot of passes.
Yeah. He does catch a lot of passes.
But like route running, like the complete package.
But you can legit, like I done seen Kamara like beat corners, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't see Kamara go out there and like give corners that work. Like Kamara could really play receiver, like if he really wanted to. I think.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big help for James too. He got a running back he could just throw down to.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to. What? Hey, so I know. So you think they gonna fix the situation with Jamar Chase? Like, because I think another issue is because he sat out a year too.
I think he'd be all right. He just gotta get back into the groove of things, man.
But so I heard Shannon Sharp say this though, and it's honestly I don't know if I believe it or not, because I seen him because like when he was in college he was manhandling people. They say he's struggling beating like press coverage, like beating one-on-one coverage, which is I find it hard to believe because we saw what he did in college.
But
then again, that's college too.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, he took off a year. He probably wasn't working hard, working out as hard as he should.
I don't know, man. Shit, I think they made it seem like Buddy was working his ass off that whole time.
I mean, he probably been working out, but like,
as far as like 7-on-7s going 1-on-1s and shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be like if he played for his actual football team because he getting real work against real, people, like real top people in the country, versus him just going out there working out with somebody like me acting like I'm covering him, but I'm not. I'm just giving him a look. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I feel it.
Yeah, that's the difference, kind
of. Shit, you think? I think that's before we go into the next topic. Michael Thomas, what you seen like the little controversy they got going on with him though? I think
Yeah.
Because, you know, they've been having issues, like, since, like, pretty much all last year, him and the Saints, though.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what taking Bill so long to pull the trigger. That's all.
But New Orleans not going to trade that man, though, because I think he's too early still in his new contract.
Nah, they ain't going to trade him, but still, though.
Yeah, he's still too early in his new contract.
That's a thought that crossed me in your mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would love
yeah. I thought about it. Yeah. I was like, shit, he don't want to be there no more. Shit, shit, we need a number one receiver, man. Fuck, shit. I mean, that's really what's going on really in the NFL right now. And then
the trade.
So who know?
The trade.
Oh yeah. Was it Sony Michel?
Yep, Sony Michel.
I think it was a good move by the Rams because what's his name got hurt, right? What's the running back they drafted last year? What's his name again?
Cam Akers.
Yeah, Cam Akers. Hey, go watch the high school tape, by the way. Hey, dude would like that in high school.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like that was a good move because Cam Akers got hurt. They still got Henderson, but
Henderson didn't produce last year. He didn't.
Nah, he a decent, like, hey, come give me a break type back. I think Michelle will win the starting job. I think Michelle fit good in that system.
Oh yeah,
because he can catch the ball out of the backfield and he can block too. So I think it was a good move. And I think the Patriots. I guess the Patriots did right by him. And I think the Patriots, y'all obviously gonna roll with Harris. As y'all starting back.
Yeah, I like the rookie though. I like the Stevenson dude.
Y'all drafted a rookie this year too?
Yeah, the dude out of Oklahoma. I think the dude from Oklahoma, Stevenson something, man. That dude a beast. Like, when I say he was performing in preseason, he was putting up 100 yards.
You talking about the dude that went kind of like viral with the little spin move?
Yeah, I don't know if he did a spin move, but he
it was somebody from the Patriots. It was a running back or something. I think it was from the Patriots. When somebody with a spin move went viral or whatever.
Yeah, the Stevenson dude. Yeah, he looked like he ready. He legit. He legit. And he big too. He like 6'1", 240.
240.
Yeah, he big, 230, 240. He's somewhere up in there, 230 or 240. They say he a big back, but he don't move like that to me.
Sound like Le'Veon Bell when he first got in the league. But all right, so it's pretty much suggested what's going on in the NFL. On to, I guess this is one of the big topics in sports in general. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
So, all right, before we even start, I think it was a couple months ago. I said before the Olympics, I was like, I don't think she's the fastest woman in the world. I did say that. Mm-hmm. But I also said, I do think eventually she's got time to be the fastest woman in the world. She's got time because she's only like 19.
No, she's 21.
Oh, she still got time, bro. She still got hella time. Right. Like I don't know. Depending on how shit go after this, how she bounces back from what happened, depending on her mental, if she continues to work, her trajectory, she will be the fastest woman in the world. I think. Just knowing what I know about track, that's what I predict. But I think it's for her. I don't think it's nothing. It's not physical. I think it's for her. It's all mental. Like, cause, and you ain't no way you tell her because when she ran 10.6 earlier this year.
Yeah, 10.6, and then she ran like 11. Something.
The only way you go from running 10.6 to running 11.1. I think, and then this is also kind of like because we was talking about it like right after the race happened, and I think I said something, and then you was like, I can't believe you said that because you're a competitor, and I was like, yeah, you're right, I am a competitor, which is why like I don't think she was training, and so I'm a competitor. Hey, stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. Like I said, girl, ain't no way you can't tell me she was training, bro.
Nah, she wasn't.
But so my thing is, it's like,
I think she was cocky too. She was too cocky.
Very.
Yeah, she thought she could just go out there and just finish third. She didn't know. I think she knows deep down inside she was gonna win.
But before that, I knew she wasn't gonna win it. Even if she got the race in the Olympics, she still would have fucking lost, bro.
But I always feel like she had a better chance than any other US.
If she would have raced in the Olympics, she probably would have came in like third, maybe even second, maybe. but she wasn't gonna win though, because I
don't know. That other girl fast too.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, she fourth, maybe
fourth.
Anywhere between like third to five, probably. That's probably where she would have landed. Because like because I actually watch track and I'll be looking at the times and I'll be like they running that consistently. Like, oh yeah, like yeah, they'll give Shawty that work. Like, but I think if she just get her head back on straight, she'll be fine. And so I think this is what really made it worse for the interview after that. Because it was like, bro, you already
I liked it.
Nah, nah, that shit was.
No, let me tell you why I liked it though. Because this let me know like she believe in herself and she confident. And she still congratulate everybody, even though she still been cocky, like I'm coming back, da. But it showed that she's still confident, like, yo, I'm hyping myself.
I don't think so. I call bluff.
Hey, she might be bluffing, but shit.
Bro, you take an L like that, bro, you supposed to just bow out gracefully, bro.
Nah, she said congratulations to all the women that won.
That's all she should have said. That's all she should have said. That's all she should have said. She ain't had to say. She shouldn't have said on the other shit, because when she said all that other shit, it just painted a bad picture of her, bro.
Yeah, it did, but I liked it because it showed me like she could be bluffing, but
I think she bluffing.
I feel like okay.
I think she was a little shit after that shit.
At least I know you still war ready. You ain't out here tucking your tail.
I call bullshit. I think she was bluffing because she's trying to uphold the image, but I think it just made it,
bro.
It made it worse to me.
You gotta realize, I feel like she's an entertainer too. Like she got that personality of an entertainer, so people,
I mean, she'll definitely still keep her deal with Nike, I believe, because she's sponsored by Nike, right?
Yeah, I mean, the people that beat her, the person that beat her, Lane, she's sponsored by Nike too. I mean, they can't take her deal because she's the fastest in 100 in the U.S. right now. As far as the U.S. women.
Yeah.
I mean, probably, I don't know if she ran like she did the other day, probably not. But
so as far as like her time for this year, she is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, to me, it ain't nothing. She obviously get it physically. Man, obviously.
I just want to know they sauce, man. What the hell them Jamaicans be doing? God damn, like what the hell? They got some secret shit over there, man. Cause
hey, look, man. Hey, look. They don't got all the luxuries we got over here, so they work harder.
That's why I say they must be start off very young. Like, you know how we don't really start off very young. We start off like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially not in no track. We down
track, yeah. You probably don't start. I ain't start running track in like 8th grade.
Yeah, they probably start off how we start off now at 5-6 years playing little football leagues.
But I be seeing some people putting their kids in track early now too, though.
Oh yeah. Some kids.
I'll be seeing it now, but like
it just depends on where you at though.
Yeah, the area you staying too.
Like Florida, I believe Florida one of them places.
Yeah, location plays a part in that too. So, but yeah, I mean, to me, it all boils down to her mental, how she handles it mentally. Because she, like I said, she's obviously gifted physically. So I guess we'll see, how she bounced back. I wish that, because I think like some people, I don't think like black people was like going against her or like trying to down her. It was just like, bro, like be humble. You just came in fucking last place.
I feel like
if you would have came in like second and was cocky like that, it was like, all right, cool.
But a lot of people was
came
down
in last place.
A lot of people.
Bro, she was done after.
We gotta think a lot of black people was down, but a lot of people was down on her before she even got to that race. Like a lot of people was down on, like black people was down on her when like she got kicked off of smoking weed, which I don't like because at the end of the day, like when it's another race,
I thought they should have let her run. Me personally.
Yeah, but I feel like if it was another race, we would have been sympathetic. Oh, her mama lost.
You feel like if it wasn't the Olympics, they would have let her race.
No, I don't feel like another race. Like I'm talking about like another race wise, like white. I feel like if another race had smoked weed and they got kicked out, people would have been more sympathetic. Like, her mama just passed, but like with her personality, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of shit got to do with race. Like we pick and choose when it comes to race. Like I just honestly believe that. I feel like more black people would have been. I even feel like more black people would have been have more sympathy for a white person if that was her that got kicked off the team for smoking weed.
I would have looked at both situations the same way, man. Like,
yeah, but I just feel like it just I just accept society for what it is. Like certain race have more sympathy, certain race I don't know. It just like it even fall on black people too. Like, I feel like it ain't like being racist. I just feel like if black people, if that was a white person that was running and she got kicked off of smoking weed, I feel like even us would be more sympathy, have more sympathy for her. So that's just how I feel. Cause they killed her for smoking weed. Like
me personally, I ain't really care about that. I was just like, shit. I just want to know is she gonna run or not.
Well, when I say kill, I'm talking about like the black media, like.
Oh yeah, I
mean TV and shit. I don't
yeah,
know.
they be doing the most when it comes to that shit.
I don't know. They be trying to play their role on TV.
I think that's what it is, though. That's what I think.
But yeah, but that's why I'm saying that we show more sympathy, like just like with the Rachel Nichols shit, right? Like I seen Kendrick Perkins got up on there and showed so much sympathy. I'm like, damn, this ain't the KP. I don't know him, but shit, this ain't the
we see on TV. Yeah.
I ain't expecting him to say that shit. You feel me? Like she was right for saying that. Like what? But you know, we show more sympathy towards other races. And I ain't talking about just white people, I'm just talking about any race.
Well, hopefully she'll bounce back, you know. Yeah. And then the last topic, moving to the boxing world. Man, you think Pacquiao need to go and hang it up?
Yeah, he should have been left when Floyd left. He should have been doing this little fun shit. He could have been doing that. Knock Jake Paul ass out of something. I mean, I'm just saying, like
we're gonna get to him next, but yeah. So what I saw was like when watching the fight, I was like, yo, he lucky Earl Spence got hurt because I was like, he can't beat this dude. Earl Spence was gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Earl Spence a real deal, like for real. I was like, yo, he can't beat Buddy. I'm like, Buddy not nearly as active as like Earl Spence. Like, cause Earl Spence throw combos and like got power in both hands. Like this dude was really catching Pacquiao with the same one punch the whole fucking fight.
Yeah, I was surprised.
And Pacquiao threw way more punches than dude, but dude still landed more punches.
But in his fights though, he always throw more punches. Like even with
he do. Yeah, you right. He do got a hella
punches. He just be missing. I mean, it looked like he landed, but he hitting gloves and arms and shit.
Yeah, he do be throwing a lot of punches. He threw a lot of punches when he fought Floyd.
Yeah, he threw an ass of punches, man. Damn, yeah. Only like 30%.
But Floyd made everybody miss though. So
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised. I knew he was gonna lose. I mean, he old. I feel like he was just old.
I thought it was gonna. I thought he. I mean, he ain't fought. He wasn't a bad fight on his part. It's just he getting older. You can tell like his reflexes just like to get out of the way of punches. It's not there no more. Yeah. And then he definitely won. Pacquiao, he won the first round. Yeah. I maybe even would have given him the second round, but after that, like Buddy started whooping his ass. Like
yeah.
I was like that. But I mean, granted, the dude was bigger, but still, like Pacquiao don't beat bigger dudes than him before though. But yeah, I just remember just sitting there thinking like, damn. Yeah, he lucky that one Earl Spence. Earl Spence would have knocked Pacquiao ass out.
Yeah, maybe 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I say he would have won. 5 years ago.
Shit, I want to see Earl Spence and goddamn was it Crawford? That's the fight I want to see. I think that's the fight to make. But I think everybody about to start gunning for
Tank. Do it. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it yet.
I think everybody about it. But see, this is okay. The thing about that though, they gonna fuck around and wait for one of them motherfuckers to fucking lose to somebody. Nah, that's like, damn, we could have made more money when they was both undefeated. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
But but I think everybody about to start gunning for Tank though.
Yeah.
Tank the really the big draw right now.
Yeah, I think you want to make the big.
If you want to get paid.
Yeah, if you want to get
now, I think everybody about to start gunning. I think everybody about to start gunning for Tank, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you gotta go for the best in my eyes. I mean,
Hey, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll put Tank in my top 10 right now. At one point in time, I would because I saw certain holes in his game, but I think the fact that he know he gonna knock you out, it don't even matter. Like that shit don't like the small holes he do got in his game. It don't because he hit so fucking hard. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because at first it bothered me, but to see him go up to 140 and knock Buddy out like that, put Buddy away in the 8th round, I was like, oh, okay, all right, never mind. All right, bro. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, fam. You got it. You top 10. I'll give him top 10. I'll put him in my top 10. I still got Canelo at number 1 though, but you know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Then Jake Paul, man.
I'm ready for somebody to knock his ass out.
Well, shit, he fighting.
Now, that's the
he
definition.
Fighting Tyron Woodley. I think Tyron Woodley gonna knock his ass out.
See what I mean? That's the definition of cockiness. People don't like Sha'Carri cockiness, but this motherfucker just be saying any goddamn thing, man.
Who you talking about? Jake Paul?
Yes, bro. That motherfucker too fucking cocky.
So I'm not.
You probably don't follow him on social media and shit.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. But I just be having it. Like some people be posting his shit, and I just click on his page. I be like, this stupid.
I think he just be saying shit, bro. He just
like he got a hit list. He got Javante Davis on his hit list.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
What?
Javante probably saw that shit and laughed.
Yeah, like I mean, I know he probably trolling. They probably call each other and laugh about it on the phone. But damn, bro, like.
So I will say this though. I'm not really a fan of the dude. I don't think he can beat nobody that can really box. But in a sense, it's kind of bad. It ain't really it depends on how you look at it. He actually kind of good for the sport of boxing because he actually is drawing attention to the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
You know, he's drawing attention to the sport.
Entertainer.
Yeah, so I'll give him his props on that. But I think I don't even know who the dude was he knocked out. Well, no, wait. He knocked out somebody before he knocked out Nate Robinson. Was Nate Robinson his first fight?
I think Nate was. Well, I think he beat somebody before that. But because he had beat another YouTuber.
It was another YouTuber.
Yeah, he had beat a YouTuber before that, and then he knocked Nate Robinson ass out.
Then he knocked Ben Askren out. Ben Askren didn't even train for the fight. Ben Askren is a fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, because matter of fact, Ben Askren ain't been the same since he got fucking kneed in the head by Jorge basketball. So, dude ain't even trained for the fight. But so I think Tyron Woodley gonna knock him out. Tyron Woodley actually got hands and got power.
Yeah.
Like, Tyron Woodley got a nasty hook.
I want to bet on him so bad.
And he actually training for the fight. It's like, bro. Like I think he's gonna knock him out.
I think so too, man. But I don't want that shit to backfire on me, so I'm gonna leave that alone because I ain't betting on that. But I'm banking on him to beat his fucking ass. Like I'll talk about him within 3 rounds.
Man, shit, they should have let Jake Paul and Blueface fight, man. You ain't seen Blueface little boxing match?
Hell yeah, I see that. Man, I wish
Blueface got in 2 fights that night. You seen Buddy jump in the ring and try to swing off on him. He stuck his ass too. I said, oh shit.
You trying to set up him in 6'9".
Hell, talking about Blueface in 6'9"?
$20 million.
Shit. Oh wait, they doing that for real?
Shit, White 100 getting the money together. He said he was at 14 million about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm rocking with Blueface on that.
Hell yeah, I'll put all my money on Blueface. I'll clear the account for that nigga. I know he gonna win.
Unless they do some bullshit, like, hey, bro, throw the fight.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna look right. Him losing to a rat. Hell no.
I'm trying to think. Who? It's some other celebrities talking about it. Well, you know, Soulja Boy been talking shit for years about he want to fucking fight somebody.
Soulja Boy, he need to sit his ass down.
Somebody gonna beat Soulja Boy.
Hell yeah, Soulja Boy be funny, bro.
Hey, Soulja Boy gonna get in there and get his ass beat. I fought with Draco, but I don't think he can fight.
Yeah, I don't think, bro.
I don't think he can fight. Nah. I'm trying to think. I ain't gonna lie. I like to see Chris Brown fight somebody.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown.
I think Chris Brown go in there and put the hands on somebody.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown put the beats on somebody. Bro.
Yeah, Chris Brown. Chris Brown will go in there and beat somebody up. I think. Shit. Other than that, I don't really Maybe 50 Cent.
Yeah, if 50 Cent too old, though, he ain't getting in there.
Hey man, 50 still be working out and shit though, man.
He making too much money, man. He chilling, man.
Yeah, that's true. I was mad it wasn't no new episode of Power on this.
Yeah. I was mad as
fuck.
Yeah, stayed up to midnight.
What they got going on?
Shit had me mad as hell, man. But that BML come out next month.
Oh yeah. I'm tap into that. But shit, man. So yeah, the fight. But the fight between Woodley and Paul, that's Saturday, right?
Yep, Saturday.
What it is and Triller's they're the ones like the promoters or whatever.
I don't know who the promoter is. I just know it's Saturday. I don't know who the promoter is.
So yeah, I mean, well, either way, either way, I'm watching the fight somehow, some way. Yeah. So we covered the quarterback controversies in the NFL. Shout out to Teddy B holding it down for the black QBs. Cam Newton too. But we talked about Sha'Carri. Hope she get back on track. I think she will. She just got to get it going back up here. I think she'll be fine. Nothing wrong with her physical talents. She's still young. She got time. I think she'll be an Olympic gold medalist one day. She probably even win 2, maybe even 3. You know. So and then we left it off. Last topic: Tyron, Woodley, Jake Paul. I don't know. Maybe by the end of the week, I might make a bet. I don't know. It depends on how the atmosphere feels. I guess before the fight starts, because normally I find somebody willing to take bets in the bar. I'll see how that go, man. Before we close out, you got anything else, man?
Nah, man. Just subscribe, like. That's about it, man.
Comment too. Get in the comments. We do argue back. Hey. All right, but we'll see y'all next week, though, man. Peace.